I hope you guys can hear me. I'm in Broadview, Illinois, and everything is blocked off. Everything's blocked off. Detention center. We're about to cover the detention center. I'm going to be walking right now. Welcome to Franchot Blue. Welcome to Franchot Blue. I am live. I've got to walk a quarter of a block. I apologize for the light. A lot of shooting going on. I had to get out of the area with my car, so I parked. I hope I can film. But the smoke bombs, they just shot smoke bombs. There are about 100 demonstrators out here. We're gonna see if we can cover it together. I'll let you guys see what's going on. As you can see, traffic is backed up. You can't get through. I've been watching the demonstration for about 10 minutes, and then they blocked off the streets, so I had to go park right away. But it's really kind of chaotic down here. Welcome to Franchot Blue. I am in Broadview, Illinois, home of the detention center for illegal migrants. They bring them in and out, and we have a couple of hundred people here who are protesting. To my surprise, we will be there momentarily. I don't know if my eyes can take it, but we'll see. They do have a megaphone, and I saw about 20 squad cars. And it's running crazy. I kind of knew after I did the show this morning that if they had the night protests, it would get a little bit out of hand, and it has. So the police are trying to round these people up and make them act right, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. But we're going to get over here. We're going to cover as much as we can.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
You guys can hear what's going on here. So again, I am Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. I'm in Broadview, Illinois, filming detention center protests.
Let's hold that system. Let's hold that system. Shut it down. Let's hold that system. Let's hold that system. Let's hold that system. Let's their system. Let's fascist system. Let's fascist system.
So they're literally doing a circle. They're doing a circle around ICE. ICE is in the middle, and they're doing a circle around them. Not sure if I want to walk up on that stuff, but I'll do what I can to get you guys a closer shot here.
Shame.
They're shooting at him. They're shooting at him. Let's hold that system. 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 This fascist system. This fascist system. The police are going to have to shut down the street like they did this morning because the traffic will be in danger. They're closing down the street.
This fascist system, this fascist system, this fascist system, this racist system, this racist system, this hold-up system, this racist system, this bullet system, this terror system, this terror system, this terror system, this corporate system, this corporate system, this police system, this police system, this police system, this fascist system, this fascist system, this racist.
As soon as I left this morning, this is what happened. I'll run it for you guys again.
This racist system, this hold-up system, this racist system, this hold-up system, this hold-up system, this hold-up system, this racist system, this racist system, this hold-up system, this racist system, this hold-up system, this racist system, this hold-up system, this American system, this American system, this ICE system,
So that's one of the things that happened when I left earlier. So what they're doing now, they're literally going into the detention center, and I'm going to follow them as close as I can. But yeah, you see it got brutal earlier. It's probably going to get brutal again. I just have to be careful. It's like crazy. They're going into a beehive. As you can see, they've had to block off the street now because it got out of hand. It's just like it was this morning. Everything's blocked off. Things began to escalate about 15 minutes ago when I drove up, and I waited in the car, and I had to go and leave off the street and park. But we're going into the beehive now, people. This makes you about 3/4 of a block away from the detention center. The fence is on the other side. For you guys who have been with me before, you know the fence is on the other side. This area here is through the parking lot where ICE employees work, where they park at. Also employees who work at the different buildings in the area. But right now they're walking into a beehive because it's only one way out. And it's probably going to get violent because it got violent after I left, real violent. And so I'm going to have to be careful. They broke windows and everything, shooting pellets earlier. So they literally walk into a beehive and they go after and have a confrontation with the ICE, and ICE starts throwing smoke bombs and shooting at them. So the way this design is, ICE can only go back so far. Once they're at the gate, there's only one way out, and that's through a small fence area. So they're backed in. If the protesters charge that area, that's when they start shooting at them. So that's what we're dealing with. They're at a point where they can't go any further. So they threw out a small canister at him so far. Where you see the flickering lights, that's ice. Where you see the flickering lights, that's ice. Comes a car, comes a car. What I want to do is go to the other side next to the gate because I really don't want to be on this side, but we'll see what happens. So they're egging them on, you know? That ain't good. So yeah, we're in Broadview, Illinois, ICE Detention Center. They process illegals here, bring them in and bring them out all day. I want to go to the other side where the gate is at. I can always come back over here. I don't like being in a box because when they shoot. It's serious over here. So again, just before I went live, it got crazy. So they have their moments. So I can come back this way in a little bit. I want to. Oh shit. See, they're shooting already. See, they're shooting now. They're shooting. That's why I don't want to be over there. I want to go to the side with the fence. They're shooting at them now. You guys hear it? Now everybody's running. So thank God I got on out of here. They start shooting now. Don't know how long I'm gonna shoot. I really don't care. I don't want to be over there. What happened was that it got too far out of hand, and all of a sudden about 5 police cars started whizzing by me, and they shut down everything and closed off everything. They got out of hand, so they called the Broadview police, and they're assisting them. because extra people start coming over here. So I guess that's their reinforcement backup plan. But I'm going to walk to the other area. As you guys can see, you have scores of police.
Someday I'm watching them like maybe. A really early date otherwise. All right.
Police on that side, police here, police over here. So yeah, it's going to be crazy, people. It's Friday, it's Friday. It's Friday. And Broadview is a nice community. A lot of decent homes over here, like a middle class neighborhood. They have their businesses and everything. So they're not used to this type of excitement, you know. They're not used to this type of excitement in the neighborhood. So this is new for the police. So I'm sure they're working in coordination with the ICE agents. And it's on-the-job training at this point.
Unfortunately, I do not.
On-the-job training, that's what time it is. So a lot of people are going to the fence area. I'd rather be in the fence area than the other area. The other area is a parking lot, and it's more dangerous in that area, so I don't want to be in that area. So I'm about a block, bear with me, I'm about a block from the other area where the fence is at. You guys have been with me in the past. You know, the fence area is a more strategic, guarded area where you have more options to hide from bullets, of which I plan on doing. So I'm gonna go over that area right quick. Who knows what I'll see over there, but we'll film it just the same. So Friday night, Broadview, Illinois, detention center where they process illegals. So we'll see what happens. Got a little bit out of hand for a while. I anticipate a few more skirmishes, especially at night, right? So, okay, so now I have to walk this block and see what's going on. I don't know why, but the major media, they stay down here. They don't come in the other entrance. I don't know what that's about. I guess because they have decided mutually that because the actual edifice, the actual building where they had the detention center is down here, so they probably thought it's best to film down there. The majority of the major networks, as you can see with traffic, everything is so blocked off, people have to find other ways to go back and forth, see? Because they've shut down the area totally. And you only got one way out. They're not letting you go in any other areas. So people who live in the neighborhood, I'm sure they're scratching their head like, what the hell is going on? I can't get to my house. I can't get to my residence. That's because everything got crazy about 10 minutes ago. And they shut everything down. So now you gotta wait in a long line just to get home. So I feel bad for the people in the community because this might go on forever. Can you imagine living in a community like this where you don't know from day to day how it's gonna be? So this is the challenge of the community now, to have to live with this issue. You put it. You know, I think they should have put it I think they should have had a detention center on a farm or something, out of the way of the residential. I'm thinking that'd be best because it's bad for the community. I'm not trying to sound indifferent, but I'm thinking about people who have to live every day, have to see this mess. So it doesn't appear that anything's going on over here. All the action is, but I do smell the pepper balls. These are relatively quiet over here. So let's see what we got over here. This is where I normally film it every day. So this is Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. We're at the detention center in Broadview, Illinois. And they see what's popping off over here. It looks like all the action is on the other street. Only way for me to find out, I had to walk over here. All the cars are over here though. But yeah, there's nothing going over here. Nothing going on. Yeah, so nothing going on, just a fence and the people on the roof. So let's see what the signs say. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Respect our existence or expect our resistance. As you can see, they got all their high-tech apparatus here. They can see everything. Look at that. They put this up. Look at that. I trained with those back in the day when I did security. So trust me, that thing can see a long way. It can see anything that's going on. So evidently they have a CCTV room in there. And they're watching everything, and they're probably watching me right about now. So yeah, free all of them. Immigrants built Chicago. Abolish ICE. This is not normal.
Yeah, so we in Broadview, right by the IBW, what we call the KKK building anyway.
So yeah, I'm gonna grab a bottle of water.
I love to see it. This will make us great. This will make America what it is, because people out here just doing what they do. They got news stations, people out here protesting, people out here doing what they want to do, but we made it right in the Broadview. We never could go through here anyway, right? This is always a turnaround anyway.
They don't even know if I do like that.
This is always a turnaround.
No, but you can go up in there.
Because it's a building. Yeah, because it's a building. It's like a parking lot. Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the other area, but I had to find out what was going on, which is nothing. So strategically, they have made a decision to gather everybody in one area as opposed to two. And I'm thinking because you can't get through this gate, so there's no sense of protesting through a gate, whereas you can walk up on the, ice and try to get in that way. So we'll go back over there, say a prayer, and we'll be careful. So yeah, Franchot Pearson, Franchot Blue. I was out here earlier, and you never know what you're gonna walk into, people. I hate to see America in this condition. There are detention centers throughout the United States. I've watched other feeds in my spare time, and right now this is the thing. Places like California, San Francisco, where the weather's gonna be nice, just about all year round, guess what? The nightmare is not gonna stop. In Chicago, we're gonna get zero weather in about 3 months, so I think people will still be out here, but not as many. But the residents in this community have another 2 months worth of headache of protesters and smelling this nerve gas, whatever you want to call it. It's not good for senior citizens and especially children. And over time, it's not good for anybody. And I'm assuming Bellwood is getting a kickback from Springfield, which is our governor, because who's going to pay for all these police? Bellwood has to utilize, well, Broadview, I keep saying Bellwood. My dad used to stay about 5 minutes from here, that's why I keep saying Bellwood. But this is Broadview, Illinois, and they got to pay for all this manpower. So I'm assuming the governor's going to be help paying this this bill, because the detention center has been open for a little while, I think for a few months. So it's going to be a big bill every month, because the village of Broadview is helping out. They're helping out ICE. They don't have a choice, because this thing bleeds out into the community. So it's got to be monitored. It's got to be minimized. I don't want to argue that the police have to be involved. I just think that it wouldn't be smart that they did not assist in traffic control and things like that, because we don't know how crazy this thing can escalate. I'm an older guy. I remember riots back in the day when you had fires and things like that. So I'm not saying that would happen, but you got to think like that. You don't know who's out here. You don't know if it's Antifa. You don't know who's got a bone to pick. Anything can happen, because this thing is right on the skirts of all of the driveways and homes of people. See, these are homes right next to this thing. These are homes. What's up, buddy? So it's smart that Broadview is getting involved. A sea of police that would be out helping the community or doing things in Broadview, but they're here because they have to maintain, this area. So man, it's that pepper spray I'm smelling. So shout out to Broadview Police. They're on it. You got about 15 vehicles out here, people. They got their plan, and I'm sure they're coordinating with ICE. They're on the street and the outside perimeter. ICE is on the inside of the perimeter, and they're working as a team, which is a beautiful thing. So they must have released a lot of smoke bombs, because you hear me coughing. So we'll see how much my lungs can take. But we are here in Broadview, Illinois. Let's see what happens with the crowd. I don't hear anything, but 99% of the demonstrators are on this end. So evidently, this was the plan that they made. And let's see what I'm walking into. I don't know. So let me see what's going on. This looks like protesters here. I see police across the street. Police are across the street. And protesters are here. Quiet right now. I spoke too soon. Everybody's down there. So we're ventured down here. All the protesters are down here at the fence. So let's see what's popping.
Protesting up here, but that's where people get pepperballed more.
All right, see what we got.
I mean, they've been shooting at us step over a line on the sidewalk in Broadview, Illinois. It's very rich.
So protesters are coming back from this area. No shooting so far, but I can smell the gas, which means they were shooting when I was away. I don't miss it, to be honest with you. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please subscribe, hit the like button. We're going to be walking up on this here. They had a bullhorn, so I'm sure we can hear what they got to say in a little bit. A lot of independent journalists out here as well, so I did see regular television stations here. So let's see what pops off here. It's quiet. It's more quiet than it was earlier, which is good. I just want to hear their speeches and see what their plan is. They do this every Friday, 7 a.m. Then they have another shift at 7 p.m. I usually go about 2.5 hours. So let's see what they're going to do tonight. So it appears what's going on is that you have the media being patient, and the media's here, independent journalists. And ICE is lined up on the fence. Don't know if you can see them because it is kind of dark. The protesters are surrounding them. But what they've done, they've actually, for the first time, they've actually closed the fence so that the protesters can't even try to bum rush them. So that's the strategy tonight. I'm assuming there aren't any detainees going to be moved out or moved in tonight, because normally, as I've seen in the past, they're usually at the front of the place and anticipating of vehicles coming in and out. So if they're over here, that makes me believe that there's not going to be anybody coming in and out unless it's employees. So a lot of scattered protesters in different parts, and what I sense is that they're being careful. Can you blame them? They're being careful, but they're letting their voices be heard. They got their picket signs, and every now and then they break into a chant. This is the southwest, well, the southwest, southeast corner. If you look straight ahead, that building right there, that's where I usually film from that area. That's the building where the detainees are in. And that's where the other gate is, where nobody was over there but, you know, protesters sitting down. But yeah, this is the camera shot on the detention center where they are housing and processing the detainees. I checked the news, I didn't see anything. The politicians from Illinois, they want to get in there and they want to visit the facility to see how things are going. But so far I haven't heard any news that politicians were allowed to come up in there and observe the facility. So we really don't know what's going on. We did have a protester a few days ago. He was pepper sprayed real bad, and they drug him in, and they hosed him down and kept him in there for like 7 hours as a hostage, so to speak. Then released him. Other than that, I haven't heard any eyewitnesses as to what the place is about. The protesters said there were spiders and roaches on the floor, stuff like that. But other than that, the living conditions, nobody's able to been able to film the living conditions and if they're getting hot meals or anything like that. But basically, they bring them in. You can assume they take their fingerprints, look for tattoos, whatever they do, and they process them, and then they sort them out and they send them out to I don't know, maybe O'Hare Airport or Midway Airport or Greyhound bus. I don't know what they do. Going to have to research that. I talked about that during the day, but if anybody knows, share it in the chat. What happens when they get done with the processing? Do they send them right back to their homeland? What do they do with these people? What are they doing? No journalist, to my knowledge, that I know of, has actually followed a detainee bus or van. That would be interesting to find out. But this is ground zero for information for now. But this has been an ongoing situation. It has escalated from time to time. I don't mind little action, but it gets kind of dangerous, people. I'm gonna keep it real. I was in a situation about a week ago where I gagged. The stuff was in the pit of my stomach. Those smoke bombs today, when they do the pepper balls, they're serious. So I'm not trying to gag again. So if you see the green lights moving, those are the hard hats that they have on them. That's ICE. They got the green little light on their hard hats. I might want to get close and then come out right quick. I don't know. But this guy, he's cussing at him and doing sexual language at him. See, that would make him shoot at him, you know what I'm saying? So they would calm down. I could film better, because right now I've noticed the pattern. If you really cuss them out and talk about their mother and stuff like that, and look, these people can only take so much. They get aggressive. So they're trying to get a rise out of ICE. So it's cat and mouse, bluffing back and forth. Yeah, I appreciate you guys rolling with me. It's Friday night, September 26, 2025. 26 for the Chicago Cubs is Billy Williams. Billy Williams, Chicago Cubs. That's it. So here we are, filming again. Let's see what we got going on here. Hold on, guys, I gotta. Okay, let's see what I got. Somebody's texting, let me see. Let's see what's going on here. Try to do a few things at one time. Hey, sorry, I was texting one of my colleagues. Sorry about that. Disregard. God bless. Okay, let's see what I got here. So the crowd is going in different sections. It's about 100 plus people out here. It has calmed down considerably. ICE is behind the fence, and they basically have said, you know what? You can talk smack through the fence. So they have basically, see, we're in a business district. This building This building is a big building. It has a few businesses inside. And so what they've done, they were utilizing their building for parking, but now they have another area for parking. And before, weeks ago, the protesters were able to come over here. And they used to shoot at the protesters because they had access to the cars. Not that they were doing anything. Now they have cleared out this area completely. It's just employees of this building as opposed to ICE agents' vehicles. So they have strategically changed the whole layout so that it's like a fort. It's like a giant square where it's a fence. It's fencing on both sides. You cannot get in. You can't get within, I want to say, 7 car lengths of the building. That's the best way to say it. They've got it shut down, and the only time ICE comes out is when a vehicle is going to come in or come out. So they have made a better plan in the last few weeks. This is a perfect plan for them, and it keeps the protesters at bay. And the only time that there's confrontation is when ICE comes out of the fence, and when they're out here, usually they're transporting illegals. So now it's just it's a verbal war, a one-sided verbal war. That's all that's going on now. So that's how it goes, people. You'll be seeing in your neck of the woods, if they open up detention centers, you'll know what to look for. They're getting smarter as they go, how to handle this. They don't want, who wants the bad press on the news, right? Because it goes worldwide. We had 2 major incidents, that made the news. Well, probably 3. I saw one today, a guy, his whole back was shot up. I showed you that film earlier. But there was a lady about 4 days ago, they threw her around like a rag doll. That made international news. And then about 5 or 6 days ago, I was out here, and one of the vans, as they were bringing in illegals, they busted the back right tire. And I thought it was a gunshot, but what it wasn't a gunshot. It was an actual, they punctured the tire. So ICE then made a better plan. They fenced off everything so you can't confront the vehicle within reason now. So that's where we're at, people. It's going to be a standoff, and it's going to be a verbal battle. I guess the protesters have shifts. They're out here 24 hours, but obviously at night it's less people. But during the day, you don't know what to expect. There was no press here today, which I was shocked. I thought the press would come here for 3 major reasons. Number one, what happened in Dallas when that guy named Joshua John allegedly shot up the place the other day. I thought they would address that. I thought they would address the fencing, and I thought they would address trying to get up in there to see how the illegals are doing. But no politicians have been out here. All we have right now is a verbal, and sometimes we have little skirmishes. That's all we have. So I missed out on some action after I left. I was here about 2.5 hours earlier this morning. But yeah, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. I am Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. Looks like things have calmed down. I'm gonna get a little bit close. I'm only gonna stay for about a minute. If you see a green light, oh shoot, wait a minute. If you see a green hat, that's ICE. See the green hat? I don't know if you see the green light. If you see a green light, that's ICE. They're patrolling the area. And there are a few people that's on the roof. Here comes some ICE agents right here. Don't know if they're coming over here, but those are ICE agents there. Don't know where they're going. But not a lot of activity. Oh no, They just walked up here. There they are right there. See, there's an ICE agent right there. So people, they're coming back now. ICE is coming back, so I'm not going to stand here too long. ICE is walking back over here now. See that there? There's one. They're gradually coming up here. See them there? See ICE? See them there? So you guys can see them there, right? You see them? You guys can see them? So you guys can see them. I'm out of here. I'm not going to get close to that fence for a while because all of a sudden ICE is walking past the area. So don't know if they're going to do a Rocky too. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be careful. I don't want to be next to the fence if they start shooting again. But yeah, you can see them. They were camouflaged for a while. They came out of the building, and it's about 6 of them at the fence. Because they're in the camouflage, the green, the military green and black, you can't see them until they walk close. But they are literally, 6 strong. And right now it's a verbal thing, but again, I don't want to be too close to the fence.
He also said he doesn't care about you.
I don't see a reason to be shooting at them right about now, but it's not my call. I've seen them shoot at women the other day for just talking smack, so you never know when they're going to do anything, if at all. So I want to stay out of harm's way. I'm going to you can see a photograph, you can see a picture. You have protesters all the way at the beginning. Okay, they're coming out. I don't know what's going on. They're making a call since they're coming. Don't know what that means. So must be a lot of them coming. People are scattering because they say they're coming. So I'm assuming that means ICE is in full force again.
Sorry, I know that sound freaks everybody out.
Maybe they went to take a pee break and now they're back. Who knows, right? That makes sense. They went to use the washroom, went to get some refreshments, and now they're back. But people are starting to scatter. So this is the safe zone, I guess, right? Whatever that means. If you can look right here, they show this on the news. See this here? I'm not going to touch it because it's poison. See this here? This is from the pellets that they shoot at the people. See all the marks on the building? This is what happened earlier when they were shooting at the people. See all this here? See all the pellet marks from the gas? Look at that. So this is what happened earlier. They hit a few windows. I know there's some broken glass I saw on the news. You can look up there, you can see they hit the windows. So somebody they were really shooting at these people earlier. And they got trigger happy. You can see they hit this building with a lot of pellets as they were shooting at the people. So it was like a war zone earlier, people. Crazy. But this is how they roll. When the people get too close, they shoot at them. They move them back. But so far, so good. It's been a silent night, holy night, the last 20 minutes, which is good. Not sure if they're going to come back out tonight, but the protesters are backing up. They are backing up. I'm backing up because they're backing up, so I don't know what's going on.
If they have been detented by the government or for the government. Is that us building those or is that them building those?
I know, right? I don't know. I think that's them.
I only have one good ear, so I don't know where the sound is coming from.
Yeah, yeah. So people, we got a standoff going on. We got a standoff going on. And they had come to the fence and the people started moving back, so I moved back. So I'm gonna go progressively up again because I don't know what's going on, so we'll see. But I am in Broadview, Illinois. Broadview, Illinois, the site of the migrant center, if you want to call it that, detention center, where they bring in detainees and they process them. We're here live, Franchot Blue. So they're just standing behind the fence looking at the protesters, that's about it. You got a few brave people at the fence though, about 15 of them. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. They're brave. They're brave. At any given time, they can start shooting, and then you get, once you get hit, you're hit, you know? I want to hear this lady verbally speak.
I have seen you guys. On women who have been sent here to use their First Amendment rights that the Constitution grants us.
I knew immediately by the way they were walking off.
On my phone. Y'all are beating up people who are unarmed, using their constitutional rights. The whole world is
Bye. What a perfect nuclear family.
God-given rights. Shame on you.
Hey, we deserve to know that he killed Maria Gonzalez. Why'd you take him away from his kids? Why'd you take his kids away from him, you bitch? How'd you feel someone took away your parents or your kids if you have any? Motherfucker.
Cowards! Losers! Shame on you!
You're what's wrong with America. You're what's
What does that say about her? You guys are scared of women! You get together and use their fucking rights! Use your words! Shame on you! You make the choice to be there and use your words! You think you're right? Really believe what you're doing is right, justify. You think it's okay that people have been killed, people have been trashed their families, the children have been left in cars and houses with them? You really think this is okay? You go to sleep at night and think you're doing the right thing? You think that you're gonna wake up? Murderers, there is blood on your hands! Your boys are killing innocent people!
I am Franchot Pearson. I am Franchot Blue, YouTube. There is a crowd of protesters here. We are in Broadview, Illinois, 25 minutes west of Chicago. We are at a detention center. If you look straight ahead, there is a detention center where they bring in illegals and they process them. This has been going on for some time now, and the protesters are protesting. Behind the fence is ice.
If we are going to use
I'm behind a car because I'm a skater cat. And I don't want to get hit by one of those gas balls because they're hurt. So that's where I'm at.
And we are here to use our First Amendment right. Do we have the right to use our First Amendment? One of you guys can answer. Yes. Do we have the right to assemble? Do we have the First Amendment right in the United States of America in the year of our Lord, 2021?
Your opportunity to explain yourself. America's full of opportunities. Here's your opportunity to explain yourself. We might
Do we have the right to use our voices and to assemble and to protest? Yes or no? It's an easy question. It's super simple. Yes or no?
I would be too. What the fuck is going on?
Again, if we're doing shit against protesters, we have not done anything to you. We are using our voices. Nobody is trying to jump the fence.
For a limited time, get any pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Only at Domino's.
God knows you're asking for it. God knows you're asking for it, you fucking bitch.
Do we have the right to assemble and use our First Amendment? I want an answer from one of you fools on the other side of the fence. Yes or no? Yes or no? Somebody give me an answer. It's not a trick question. It's not. No, it's just a question. You should know the answer. It is the First Amendment after all. Very first one, because all of our other freedoms, leave them alone. Leave them alone.
They're threatening to move up.
Murder! Murder! You have blood on your hands. Blood on your hands.
Pinche baboso.
Do we have the right to the First Amendment in America in 2025? Do we, boys? Blood on your hands. Your blood.
Blood on your fucking hands, you bitch. How do you sleep at night? Really? You need a gun? You really feel threatened by your own voice? You gotta pull a gun and a tear gas, you pussy? Are you for real? Wow. You are a real tough guy. Tough guy. Oh my god. You're scaring me. Bitch. Take off.
Which the Constitution permits. Whether you're right or not, the First Amendment says we have the right to assemble and to use our voices. So let's not use unnecessary force because we want peace, right? Right. Let's have a conversation. Y'all fucking nice. Y'all want to just get out your big serious weapon and put on your bulletproof vest and your fucking gas mask and terrorize the people who are using their First Amendment right. Shame on you. This is our right to be here. You do not have the right to tell us we cannot be here to protest.
Doesn't even matter.
Blood on your hands! Blood on your hands! Blood on your hands! Justice for Civilians! Justice realize that you have been fucking up each and every day you guys walk in and terrorize the people. It's not fucking Call of Duty. This isn't a game. You guys feel cool because you have the equipment and the fucking guns and the fucking badges, but it's loser shit. It is not cool to terrorize people. Ever. Period. You touch your kids in the night so that we can just pick up some people. You touch your children in the night fucking like this. It's just kidnapping
Kids, is that how you're gonna raise them, you bitch? Kidnapping people for a paycheck seems so morally right.
So they've been going back over there. And when we were over there, they started coming out of here.
Stop threatening us with a gun! We are peaceful! Put your fucking gun down! Are you so your fucking weapons down? We the people are using our First Amendment right! I'm not throwing anything at you! I'm not hurting you! We have not done anything to you! Put your fucking weapons down! And let us protest! Stop posturing and either use your words or walk away! Just walk away! need to do some self-reflection. You guys need to educate yourselves on what Germans felt like in the 30s. I've been doing a lot of 30s history from Germany. Go listen to an audiobook. There are free library apps. Hoopla, Hoopla. You can go read free books online. You can listen to audiobooks while you're on your shit and tell them the noise. Put it in AirPods.
We're at 7,000 views on the night, so I appreciate all of you for that.
The same shit they did in Germany in the fucking 30s.
One of my favorite,
Never fucking forget.
one of my favorite British songs on American comedian, I think, if he wasn't so funny, but he said, he knows that God is a man. No woman, Jordan, or whatever, things that's just bad.
So it's been silent for about a half an hour, which is good. Nothing else to report. I think it's time to split this this donut shop. They have their migrants. Evidently, they're not bringing in or transporting any more migrants tonight. So because they're not transporting any more migrants, there's nothing to protest in their face. The rest is just going to be toying them in a lot of swear words at the gate. That's about it. If they try to go through the gate, then I'm sure they'll shoot at them. But there's nothing going on here, people. It's a standoff. So we'll see. I might be back out here in a few more days, but right now, ICE has got this thing set up whereby they have minimized the protest. That's the best way to put it. They have literally minimized the protests so they can take care of the transportation in and out of the illegals as they process them. That is Trump's goal, and that's what they're doing. And the protest is just a lot of hot air unless they can get some legal or they can get politicians in there to change things. And right now that's not happening. This is your update. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know what happens in other states. I know I did a video a few months ago in New York where the politicians tried to get up in the detention center. I forgot everything that happened, but it doesn't appear that the politicians, state or local, are able to get Trump and the ICE team to let them in so they can see how things are done. So it's just an understanding of how the process works and how limited you are. And the goal is not for you or I to get up in there, because if we're up in there, guess what? You ain't talking to nobody, right? So it's best if you come out to a protest, have your mask, stay a distance, be careful. When they start shooting, get out of the way, because if I just don't know how far it will go or will there be any extremes in the future with Americans, but I don't put anything past ICE. The climate right now is not good for anybody. And like you, I hope it changes. But this is the update, people. I'm Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hey guys, for spending time with me. ICE is serious and they're coordinated. They're very coordinated. And be careful. A lot of things happening in America. And I did a few videos today on Netanyahu and whatnot, and maybe I'll do one more tonight. But the world we live in is not a total beautiful place, but it can still be beautiful. So go out, have a good time this weekend. If something comes up, I'll cover it. If not, I'll just do videos and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll go out to a festival and cover that, do something fun and lively. So, but yeah, this is your update. I'm I'm in Broadview, Illinois, ICE Detention Center. A mild protest right now. However, just before I went on, there was a lot of pushback, and now the protesters are at the gate, and ICE is behind the gate, and they're just having a staring contest. And a lot of the protesters are leaving now. They're literally leaving because either you're going to stand there and shout, or you're going to go home. That's it. And right now, there's nothing going on. So, all right, people. I'm going to say sayonara, get some sleep, go home and walk dog pound. How about that? Go home and walk pound. Have some fun. Friday, people, I need to be out, going out somewhere. That's right. Maybe I'll go out. Maybe I'll go downtown or something. But yeah, you guys have a good night. It's 9:12 here in Chicago, the Midwest. So again, you guys, let's try to get to 40,000 by the end of the year. By the end of the month. How about that? I know I'm at 38,000, but let's try to get up to 40,000. Share the videos. I hope to do justice with this information. And I pray that America can get better. We have a current migrant crisis that's going to be with us forever, people. And I hate to tell you that, but from the reports I have heard, it's anywhere between 15 to 50 million people here. And that's a lot of work to try to move that many people. We have our own Gaza when you think about it. You have the situation in the Middle East right now with Gaza. They're moving the Palestinians out. And we have our situation here in America where we're moving illegals out. So we have our own Gaza right here in Illinois. Isn't that crazy? And right here in America. The police are here. Now this is regular police. This is Bellwood. This is Broadview. This is Broadview. Broadview has closed off the street, and they have police all the way from that end, all the way in front of me.
Oh my, what in the world? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look at all those squad cars, people.
Bro. Oh my gosh, man.
Look at all those squad cars, people.
Look at this guy. Thank you, man.
For everybody, free socialism.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
I had to make sure he gets some water.
Guys, nice enough to bring a case of water for people.
Want water?
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm sure everybody does. Yeah, God bless. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Guy went and brought a. Hey, man, how you feel?
How you doing?
All right,
What's your name, bro?
My name is Pearson.
Pearson?
Yeah, I do YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good.
This your community?
My dad had a house in Bellwood.
Okay.
But he died a few years ago.
Well, I had to come out and take these streets, bro.
Okay.
We shut these streets down.
Yeah, I was perched in the corner, and all of a sudden,
we
six
shut
times.
these streets down, brother. Look,
Yeah.
look. This is a norm for me in Chicago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is normal.
Are you used to this area, Bellwood and
No,
Broadview?
I'm in Chicago, man.
Okay. Yeah.
So I had to come down here to see about this crap we got in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I had to
It's
come down here to do what I do.
it's gonna be a challenge.
And they got the illegal fence up. And where's the mayor at?
Well, you
Where's
know.
the mayor at?
Yeah, I know, right?
They got a fence in this neighborhood. It's like a fortress.
Yeah.
They got this fence up.
Yeah.
You can't get the fire department through.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that means if any of these houses go burnt down, they don't give a damn about what happened. That's the government for you. They don't give a damn about us. That's why I play my song, They Don't Care About Us, by Michael Jackson.
I hear you. So you've heard the
They
gentleman?
don't care about us.
Yeah. You've heard
All
the
they care
gentleman?
about is our tax dollars.
Michael Jackson says.
Yeah. Michael Jackson did say that. They don't care about us. Yeah.
They show it to you.
Yeah.
They show
Yeah.
it. They can tell you.
Well, people, This is how we will wrap this up. Michael Jackson, they don't care about us. You know, try to live a good life, people, as much as you can. Like I said, it doesn't feel like life anymore. It feels like a just ending, never-ending events every day. So try to get some fun time in with family and friends and live your best life while these fallen angels massacre our moment. Because this is not all man. These are secret societies and these are fallen angels. They're in our midst. They're in the garden again like they were back in the day. So we have to endure. And it's good to know what you're looking at. These aren't just regular people. These are fallen angels who have set up these policies which have messed up our cities. An average person wouldn't have never let these many people come over illegal in the first place. So I'm not going to get on that soapbox, but hey, live your best life and watch my show. That's it, watch my show. And I do what I can to keep you guys informed. That's right. Because these ain't nothing but fallen angels, baby. I don't care what nobody say. I've studied this stuff long enough. They look like us. They shower like us. But behind the scenes, they're worshiping the devil. And they have their ceremonies. And they do everything they can to get our energy. And then they create another situation. And it never stops. But these are birth pains. It might get worse in certain parts of these cities, but we can endure. Because, see, I go by faith. What I believe is whatever the devil's plan is and whatever he executes, God can match it and then some. I don't think the good Lord would tell you to endure without him matching the moment. And that's how I look at it. So don't think that you have to endure by yourself. And don't think that you have to figure everything out. You just ask the Holy Spirit to shield you and guide you every day, and you'll be all right, okay? Go ahead and live your life. To hell with this devil. He's going to hell one day. He's going to go to hell one day. So we're at the end, and he's just showing you what he always wanted to do. This is what God shielded us from back in the day, in my humble opinion. This is what God shielded Adam and Eve from back in the day. And I want to say praise God that God shielded us, because if Satan had his way, he would have captured the whole planet back in the day if God did not shield the east of Eden and put those devils in the belly of the earth. But now they're back out, and this is what we see. So now that you have spiritual perspective, remember, they're only coming out because this is the end, but God has control. So you just keep your hand in his hand and go by faith. All right, people, I'm signing out. I see you good people a little bit later. God bless. You guys have a great evening. Thank you very much for watching the show. Thank you. Bye-bye.